Point of view. Prologue. In flipping through the chapters in this book, you have to be struck by the fact that some chapters tell of things that happened before World War II, and some things happened last month, a spread of almost 3/4 of a century. I expect you will notice, for the facts simply jump out of the narrative, that nearly all of the almost 75-year time span has been a continuous process of learning. The first turkey I ever heard gobble did it on the east bank of the Pascagoula River in southeast Mississippi in the spring of 1938. And I thought the sound was being made by a dog barking in the distance until it was pointed out to me that there was no house for a distance of 10 miles and no dog either. I came to the conclusion that birds freeze into a state of immobility when they suspect something is threatening, and they elect to continue feeding or flush an alarm, depending on what they see, by watching flocks of birds on the feeding station outside the kitchen window last month, 74 years later. Within the past 2 years, I've been introduced to fanning, the occurrence of turkey mating aggregations in the spring, and have finally accepted the fact that an approaching turkey will usually stop when he sees a motionless decoy, because he thinks the lack of motion indicates the decoy is a live turkey who has just seen something suspicious. And lurking in the background of all this string of occurrences is an uneasy suspicion that some of the recent feats of deductive reasoning I take such pride in accumulating are likely to end up being just as wrong as many of the conclusions I committed to memory previously. Not a single bit of it matters. In fact, the presence of almost as much uncertainty I find in the action of turkeys today as I found in the spring of 1938 is the thing that creates the aura of mystery hovering over turkeys. It keeps me, and I think it is the thing that keeps all of us coming back for more again and again. We're not restricted to committing the same tired old errors in different kind of ways. We are able to find fresh errors and screw matters up differently, no matter how much experience we have. I think the proper conclusion would have to be that our heads are bloody but unbowed. I know mine is. Mae West, a movie actress who was the premier sex symbol in your great-grandfather's day, had an appropriate line. Miss West said, "Whenever I am offered a choice between two evils, I always choose the evil I haven't tried yet." No matter how much experience a person has, the turkeys have more, and they continually play their cards in different fashions. They will always come up with an evil we haven't seen yet. We simply have to follow Mae's example.